do a little reading right here with my canvas deck. Sorry if it's too loud. I really haven't figured out how to title these readings. I just know I want to do a reading. What's this? Silent retreat, silence. It is best that you sit in silence and listen to what you need to do. It's better to use your intuition. Sometimes you have to sit in silence in order to understand and in order to listen to what the spirits are trying to tell you. Sitting in silence is very important. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hear and listen to what they're trying to say to you. Also, what this reading means, too, is the fact that somebody's heart chakra is not open. You're not listening. This can mean this card can mean several things. The first one that I said about sitting in silence. Another one is not listening because she's got her headphones on. So she's like half and half. You're doing what you're supposed to do, sit in nature, ground. You're only doing half of what you're supposed to be doing. Change. You have to change. You have to change what you're being guided to change and not fear that change. And not fear that change. If you're being guided to change a part of yourself that is not good, it's not for the better, then take on that guidance. Don't sit here and not listen and just half-ass do stuff. That's not going to work. You have to change. And this is two snakes or two eels or whatever together. So you have to take the feminine side and take the masculine side and merge them together. And so you have to be balanced. And you become balanced through change. You got to feed that feminine side and you got to feed that masculine side. No spirit. Death. That's the same thing about changing. You got to bring a death to cycles that are no longer helping you. That are no longer helping you, or they're leading you down the wrong path. You know, the title for today is Path. Be able to recognize when somebody's leading you down the wrong path. What else? In reverse, we have sex magic centered. Not centered. Creation partnered. So it's in reverse. I'm not talking about working with other people. I'm talking about working with yourself. It being in reverse is the fact that you're not working with yourself. You're not balanced and working with yourself and becoming a better person. So it's like the feminine side might be battling the masculine side and vice versa. And then also too, you're around people that are not helping you and benefiting you. They're just benefiting themselves. You got to put a death to it. You got to put a death to everything that's not happening for your better, the better of you. Oh, that popped out. Creation solo. Even if you got to do it by yourself, do not be afraid to sit in silence and be by yourself. If you got to do it yourself, do it yourself. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself and getting things done that you need by yourself. Solo magic. If you got to be by yourself, justice. What I'm getting from this is the fact that you need to be able, and actually what came out with it was accountability. You have to be able to hold yourself accountable for the things that you did. If you can't do that, then you're stuck in this cycle. Part of healing is holding yourself accountable and holding everybody else accountable. But you have to first hold yourself accountable. Otherwise, that lion is going to get you. And how you hold yourself accountable is how you start to get justice. If you're doing anything wrong. You know, what is this? This reminds me, too, of the fact that God will prepare your table in front of your enemies. But you can't. If you're with the enemies, you ain't eating either. You ain't getting no plate. Because you with the enemies. You can't try to sneak your way onto the table and get a plate. Because they see you. Justice coincides with accountability. And this is walking meditation. You just got to do it. You just got to do what you need to do. Because it says just go. Just do it. Just do it. Hold yourself accountable. If somebody needs justice, like I was saying earlier, like if you did something to somebody, you have to hold yourself accountable for that. And accept whatever charges you get. Or anything that comes your way that, you can't just escape. Any type of consequence that you have to face it. Hold yourself accountable and just do it. And just go through it. That's how you have justice. Otherwise, you're just going to be still stuck, lying to yourself, stuck in a cycle. 2 more. Transformation. All of this leads to a transformation. I think this is also death and rebirth in the deck. So it's also the death and rebirth card. So we have death up here. We have death up here. So we make an ending to any type of injustice that you're doing right now to somebody and you become transformed. Once you make this change, into becoming a better person, you start to listen and you make that change into becoming a better person, it leads to a transformation. Even if you have to be by yourself. One more card. Ooh-wee. Wow, okay. We have cloud meditation. Look up. There's messages all around you. Within the transformation, it's raining. There's possibilities. Within the transformation, there is possibilities. You see how it's raining all around her? And the plants are all green. She ain't lacking in nothing with seeing at the bottom of the deck. Not really, but the bottom of this, I have cards on the floor with sing. Means opening up your throat chakra. Speak your truth. Speak up. Obviously, it's not going to lead you down the path of death. It's going to lead to a path of transformation, and it's going to lead to a path of possibilities. But this old pattern got to change. And you have to open up your throat chakra and speak up. Now I'm going to get me another deck. That boy know I'm on camera, so he gonna try to be loud as he wants. So this, there's a card right there. Hold up. So this is my Green Witch Oracle deck. I'm gonna try to do this real quick because he getting loud. So what is it that you need? What is it that people need to do when they're stuck in a pattern or just a way of life? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. So pine tree, this is about longevity, perseverance, and vitality. This is about, this change is going to lead to something that is long. It's probably going to lead to a legacy. Also, we have leaves, renewal. I keep wanting to look somewhere else. Progress, renewal, revival. So that's still just renewal. That's still, these cards, all they're doing is reaffirming the fact that the transformation is going to lead to something that is long lasting and it's going to renew you. That's too much. Style is something going to be stable too. It's just these cards are just saying the same thing. That the transformation that you choose to make is going to be long lasting, and it's going to be stable, and it's going to renew you. You are going to progress. You are going to progress with the change, with the transformation. With mushroom at the bottom of the deck, it's breaking down problems, breaking it down to where you can recycle it. So this alchemizing, it's about alchemizing. Alchemizing the situation, because you don't need to throw anything away. You can recycle it. You can go, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make this situation better? I know a lot of people are probably going through things that is complicated, but instead of avoiding it and being stuck in a cycle, you have to deal with it. How do you deal with it? How do you break down the problem? By holding yourself accountable and just taking the heat that you get that comes with it. You just have to do it. People run from it, but it's like you did it. You have to hold yourself accountable for it. And eventually then you will transform into a period in where there'll be endless possibilities. You'll be able to have longevity, renew yourself, and put yourself in a stable situation. But you have to be able to break down the problems. You have to be able to break down the problems and recycle them and alchemize it. You can't stay stuck and stagnant. Okay, so I'm going to close this reading. This is Goddess Runic Seer. Hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will come back later. Peace.